I have been playing with my dad and uncle since I was around 4. They got me into bowling, and at the time, the ball was bigger than my head. And ever since then, I just look at them as role models. In the City League, my favorite memory was when I was a freshman and we went to the City League Championship. We lost by 8 points, I think, but I still like the whole entire moment of it. My favorite player to play against is probably Mr. Bird. He gives me the most competition, and he's probably around my level of competition, if not higher. Favorite old teammates I had was Owen Mensah. He was just like an older brother to me. I think my highest strength is my mental game. Even if I'm having like a bad frame or a bad few frames, I don't let that get to me. Some bowlers do let that get to them, and that affects the rest of their game. Me, I try just to be optimistic and think about the next frame and see how I can do better.
He's a lefty. So in bowling, that really helps him because there's not many left-hand bowlers on that side. So he gets the chance to play his shot a little longer.
When I first came here, my head coach, Mr. Marshall, I thought he was a scary guy. He's really nice.
I often tell him, you can't be irritated by the rub if you want to be polished.
This year I had the opportunity to roll a perfect 300, which is one of my biggest goals to do as a bowler. I was just having a regular game against East. I was having fun.
He's really the assistant coach more so than a player. The thing I really enjoy about him now is that he gets excited for them. When he rolled a 300, you really wouldn't even know. He smiled a little bit, but if one of those guys who average only about 100, 110, who never bowled before, he'll get really excited.
I want to study nursing because I'm going to become a pediatric nurse. I feel like travel nursing is probably the best opportunity to have in nursing because you get to basically be a nurse and get to see different parts of the world. College coaches should recruit me because I'm a hardworking student during the sport and in the classroom as well. I keep my grades up. I'm a good person to be around. Like, I bring everybody up if they're down, and I'm just reliable.
Your life is predicated on the impact you have on others. It's not really just about you. If that was the case, we all live in a bubble. I'm really looking forward to next year as a senior. I wouldn't be surprised if we were back in the city. College coaches should recruit Damon because of his potential. Yeah, he rolled a 300. Yes, he averages 200 plus 4.0 GPA. I remember when he wouldn't talk much, wouldn't interact much, but that leadership comes out. You put a lion with other lions and it's time to play. So I think he represents our school, our community very well.